Hello, thank you for tuning into my channel. It's Vlogmas in July 2021, day 12, and I'm inviting you in for a studio tour. So if you want to check out where I sew, please stay tuned. So I am excited and a little nervous to show you my sewing area. I have shown it in previous videos, one where I cleaned it up real good and all that. But right now I have two areas that I am using for sewing. Three if you count my kitchen table, but that's not going to be a part of the tour today. I'm currently right now in my downstairs area, so we'll finish up the video here and then we'll head up to my upstairs sewing area. I call the downstairs, I kind of call it my future sewing area because I want it to be a full sewing space, and I want my upstairs sewing area to be a home office. I just haven't made it there yet, but we'll get there. So we're going to start the tour upstairs and then we'll come back down to finish up. If you have questions, leave them in the comments, and I hope that you enjoyed the video. Before we go into the space, I'm not sure how well you can see me. I hope you can see me all right. This is not a perfect space, but I did kind of pick it up a little bit so that it would be semi-presentable to you, but it is not like a perfect Pinterest-worthy HGTV space. It's none of that. So this is my upstairs area. Let's check it out. We'll go area by area so that you can see what I'm working with. Okay, so this is my sewing area. It's right off the front door. This is really like what they would consider the formal dining room space. You'll remember I showed you this clean floor in a previous video, and it is still clean. I did not have to pick it up. There wasn't a lot of things on the floor. So if we start here, this ledge, it just has some little miscellaneous things that need to be picked up. I'll do that later. These are my my fabric haul bags. They haven't quite made it in the drawer yet. I'm still working on that. This is my bureau that has my yardage stash. So you've seen that before. I won't go through the trouble of opening up now. This is my big scraps here in this box. And then these are some crumb scraps that I have. I actually have maybe 3 boxes of crumbs. And I did have crumbs in here, but I emptied it out. Yay! And it's going to be donated because I don't want to use open storage except for this. For my teeny tiny bits, I don't want to use open storage. So let's see what else we got. These are sewing machine cases. They both have sewing machines in them. This one actually has my brother's sewing machine. It's the case for the machine downstairs. This sewing machine was my grandmother's. It is a dressmaker machine. I want to use it, but it needs a belt. So I have to get the belt for that so that I can start using that machine. This is my file cabinet. And what I like about it is that I painted it myself in some Charlie Brown stripes. And it just has, it has one drawer of family business stuff, and then another drawer of school supplies and things. My printer sits on top of that, and I like this area, well, like this little section. When I have my home office, this will be definitely a part of it. Behind this file cabinet, I currently keep my big 22.5-inch ruler, and there happens to be some poster board here. I don't know. And then like when I use my big mat when it's not on the kitchen table, that's where I keep it. Here, these are all of my shirt scraps that I need to do something with. And of course, the plans are in my brain. I just haven't, I haven't started on any of those projects yet, mainly because I have a lot of other projects in my brain too. All right. This is my old ironing board. Now, it's upstairs for the kids to use. If they need it, they very rarely need it. And this is a kid's college iron, and I don't know why he has it here, probably because he doesn't realize that down there is a brand new iron that I bought for up here, and I haven't taken it out of the box because I was busy using my other iron downstairs for quilting. All right, so downstairs I have a new ironing board. This is my quilting area. I primarily do quilting upstairs and do piecing downstairs. And this table here, this is a big folding table that I got from Walmart for a craft fair. And once I decided that I was going to quilt up here, I just put it next to the table so that my quilts have a little bit more room and so they're not as heavy to me. I really could take it down, except that I'm working on the snail trail quilt, so I'm not going to take it down right now. Let's see, this is a sewing table that I got for Christmas. If you follow my channel, you've probably seen this sewing table before. I got it for Christmas, I don't know, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, and I put it together myself. It does have this fold out leaf to make the left side a little bit bigger, which I do like. It has a storage shelf down here at the bottom, and I have stored some things here. These are unfinished crumb blocks here at the top, and I have some batting that I use for zipper pouches here, and then that's my African coin quilt in that shoebox. And I do store my my projects in shoe boxes right now because I have 3 boys and they have shoes and the shoes have boxes, so that makes it easy to store. I have 3 drawers also in this sewing table that I really like. The top drawer is random sewing stuff. Not random, but like my quilting threads are in there and my gingers are in there. So like sewing stuff that I'll need right here at the table. It has some iron stuff. It has my Wonder Clips and my rechargeable batteries. And this is my old camera that I don't even need anymore. I need to figure out what to do with it. And then this is a musician's light called Mighty Bright. It's a musician's light to put on a music stand. And I was using it as a sewing light, like a task light. So I keep it in there. There's my old thread is in there, like the thread that I don't use for quilting. So when I do my crumb blocks, I pull my thread out of that box. In the corner here, I have, these are my strings. Right now, my light strings are downstairs. I'm using those as leader enders. I might swap them out because I do have a project for my dark strings. But I have 2 containers, 2 bags of dark strings, and then 1 bag of light strings. And I like having them right here beside my machine when I get ready to work. The next area, it's very crowded. I will just give you a brief overview of it. It's hard out here in these streets. On the top, there's batting, and here's like project ideas and little rulers and stuff. And there's a notions box in there. There's another container with some projects in it and some things I need to go through, and my denim that you know I love. And then I have this shelf here is batting, and these are zip ties. I was looking for zip ties once, and there they are. I need to go put them where I think they should be. And then at the bottom there's some leftover batting. This is my embroidery attachment for my machine, but it doesn't work. And then down here that's one of my crumb boxes, that tin. And then I have some selvages and some more shirt scraps that I haven't used yet. I'm not sure if I'm going to use them. So yeah, this is this section. I do want to go back to my machine. Some of you have asked about my machine. Let me show it to you up close. This is a Singer Quantum Futura. I think the number is CE100. And I've enjoyed working on this machine. It does, like I said, have an embroidery attachment, but I haven't used that in several years. But it's good for my sewing. It's good for my quilting. It is computerized, so, I mean, it probably could use a good service, but I just haven't done that. I'm not sure that I'm going to do it. It serves the purpose that it needs to serve right now. It does have a lot of decorative stitches, and I do like that. So it's a nice machine that I have. It's really old, though. I'm sure I've had it a long time. All right, and there's one more section up here, and then we'll head downstairs. This is my bookshelf. It has my most of my projects are stored here. So starting up at the top, there's 2 pictures of me in band in college. That very top box is completed crumb blocks. And then I think this, that second block right there, that's the heartstrings quilt. And then so on, all the way down, several different projects. I also have some pre-cuts hidden in there. You can see those jelly rolls right there. And then more projects. And then at the very bottom, in the middle here, there are two shirts that are going to be bears, but nobody ordered them. They're just some of my old shirts that I want to make into bears. And then more projects down at the very bottom. So that takes care of this top sewing area. Let's head downstairs and see what we got going on down there. So here we are downstairs. You've probably, if you've been watching my channel recently, you've already seen this sewing area, but I'll just go through it little bit by little bit so that you can see it. I hope that eventually this is going to be my future sewing area. I'm going to show you right now the reason that it can't be, but you only get like one quick glimpse. Okay, let me see. I'm trying to see how fast I can do this. Here we go. And boom. Okay, so it has college kids stuff and music stuff and all that. So it can't be my permanent sewing area, but there's plenty of space over there to do everything I want to do. Here is my design wall. Some people have asked about it. It is just a flannel backed tablecloth that I got, like it's from Walmart. It's not anything super special, but it serves the purpose to get my my projects up on the wall, which is what I really wanted. There's my chair, and I use it at my sewing table, and I bring it back and forth to sew and then to film. All right, this is the most recent sewing table I got. I got it off of Facebook Marketplace, and so you probably have seen it if you watch my channel. And this is my machine that I use for piecing right now. It is a Kenmore. It is vintage. I have I got it because one of the schools in my county was closing, and the art teacher went and got it, and she couldn't figure it out, and I figured it out, and she was like, okay, you can have it. And so I got it. It's heavy, but it's a workhorse. It does whatever I need it to do, and it doesn't it's not computerized, so I like that because it'll just work. It doesn't, no bells and whistles. All right, and then down there, of course, there's just the foot pedal and stuff. I'll turn this light on. I don't know if this light will help. Okay, maybe. Oh, it does help. All right, and then I have, these are the light strings that I was telling you about. They're down here that I think I'm going to swap out on the Kenmore right now. I was working on my friend's quilt this morning, and so here is that, the Pellon paper strip, and I've been working on that as my leader ender project, and so that's why I have the light strings. I'm going to swap them out for the dark strings though. These are some other threads. I should put them in like a basket. I think I'm going to put that on my list to do, just stick everything that I have down here in a basket until I get ready to take it back upstairs. I recently got this light. This is an Ott light. I got it from Joann's for, I don't know, 50% off or something. And so it's a pretty good task light. There are a few issues I have with it, but it's, you know, it serves the purpose and it's not a big deal to move around. All right, so upstairs you saw the old ironing board. This is the new ironing board. Let me move this project so I can show it to you. This is, it's a Better Home and Gardens ironing board from Walmart, and it's the wide one. So it really helps. I like that it's a little bit wider. My pressing is a little bit different because it's wider. I can press a little faster. And then this is a new iron that I bought from Joann's. It's the Singer Expert Finish, and it's an okay iron. It serves the purpose, and I've only had it a short time, so I'm still getting used to it, but it's okay. It does the job. All right, let's see what else. There's nothing else sewing wise in here. I do have, like, I currently have the paint that I need to get out of the house, but I'm going to start using it up if it's usable. I'm about to start using it up, and then I'll try to get it out of the house. This is my tripod. I usually film down here, and so I just have my tripod here, but I use it upstairs as well, so whatever I need. Okay, so that ends the tour. I hope you enjoyed that quick tour of my studio areas where I actually get some sewing and quilting done. And I hope that you've enjoyed the spaces. Like I said before, they are not perfect spaces, but they get the job done as far as what I need for sewing and quilting right now. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Thumbs up this video, share it with your friends, and I'll see you next time. Bye!